Tennis and football commentary highlights. Tennis, Adelaide tournament match commentary highlights of 3 matches, and commentary highlights of amount of football of A-League football and A-League Frauen football. First, Adelaide tennis tournament highlights, and the first match of the commentary highlights on Jabor v Yulia Putintseva. On Jabor with a central serve. Yulia Putintseva with a backhand return, struck to the left, and on Jabor with a slice backhand return just hits the net. On Jabor with a central serve. Yulia Putintseva with a forehand return. On Jabor with forehand, second forehand Putintseva. Then backhand to backhand, then backhand slice on Jabor. Yulia Putintseva beforehand. On Jabor strikes a backhand, and Yulia Putintseva strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. On Jabor with a central serve, and then forehand to forehand and backhand from Yulia Putintseva, and then a forehand to left struck by on Jabor, and it's a winner. Yulia Putintseva leading the first set for a breaker serve. Yulia Putintseva for wide serve. On Jabor strikes a backhand return, and forehand Yulia Putintseva, and then backhand to backhand, and then backhand struck by on Jabor. Backhand return from Yulia Putintseva. Third backhand on Jabor struck. Forehand Yulia Putintseva, and then on Jabor strikes a backhand but just hits the net. Yulia Putintseva with a wide serve. On Jabor with a forehand slice turn. Yulia Putintseva a bit further forward. Strikes a forehand shorter angled a bit to the left, and it's a winner. Yulia Putintseva with a wide serve, and on Jabor with a backhand slice turn and a bit further forward. Yulia Putintseva forehand drop shot to the right. On Jabor onto it with a slice shot, but then Yulia Putintseva onto it with a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. On Jabor with a central serve. Yulia Putintseva with a forehand slice turn and backhand slice from shot, and then after 2 shots or so in the point, and on Jabor strikes a shot to the right, and Yulia Putintseva's forehand slice returns a bit out. On Jabor with a wide serve. Yulia Putintseva backhand to backhand, and then a forehand slice turn from Yulia Putintseva, and then backhand to backhand. And Yulia Putintseva's backhand is a winner, struck to the left, and it's 2 breaks of serve of a lead in the first set for Yulia Putintseva. Yulia Putintseva wide serve. On Jabor strikes forehand to forehand, then backhand on Jabor, backhand to backhand, second backhand from on Jabor, backhand return from Yulia Putintseva, and on Jabor strikes forehand to the right, and then Yulia Putintseva with a slice return just out. Break point for on Jabor. Yulia Putintseva with a wide serve and forehand backhand on Jabor, rather than a forehand from Yulia Putintseva struck but just out, and that's 1 breaker serve returned from on Jabor. So Yulia Putintseva leading by the 1 breaker serve in this first set. On Jabor with a wide serve, and then forehand to forehand, then a backhand slice turn from Yulia Putintseva, and then a forehand struck to the right by on Jabor, backhand turn from Yulia Putintseva, and then on Jabor strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. And on Jabor maintains that service game. On Yulia Putintseva, rather, with a central serve, and then backhand to backhand, and then backhand slice on Jabor, and a bit further forward Yulia Putintseva with a slice backhand, and backhand slice on Jabor, forehand Yulia Putintseva, backhand shorter slice to the left by on Jabor, but then Yulia Putintseva onto it with a backhand drop shot to the right, and it's a winner. Great point, Yulia Putintseva for central serve from on Jabor after 2 shots or so in the point. Backhand Yulia Putintseva forehand on Jabor, forehand Yulia Putintseva, backhand struck by on Jabor, then forehand slice turn from Yulia Putintseva. On Jabor strikes forehand, and then further forward, and after a return shot on Jabor, a volley. But then Yulia Potensova onto it with a backhand, and then a passing shot, and it's a backhand passing shot winner. And Yulia Potensova leading with 2 breaks to serve in this first set. Yulia Potensova wide serve forehand on Jabor, but then Yulia Potensova strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. Yulia Potensova leads by 1 set to love. Ons. On Jabor with a central serve, Yulia Potensova forehand side turn. On Jabor strikes a forehand to left, and Yulia Potensova forehand return, and backhand on Jabor, forehand Yulia Potensova, forehand to forehand. And on Jabor's forehand is a winner, struck to the left. On Jabor with a central box serve, and then backhand Yulia Potensova, backhand slice on Jabor, backhand slice Yulia Potensova, and then backhand to backhand, then backhand slice on Jabor, and then Yulia Potensova forehand, forehand to forehand, second forehand Yulia Potensova, backhand to backhand slice on Jabor to Yulia Potensova, backhand on Jabor, and then forehand to forehand, and on Jabor's forehand to the right is struck but just out. Break point Yulia Potensova on this on Jabor service game at the start of the second set, and after an on Jabor serve, 2 shots throwing the point, and back at forehand on Jabor rather, and back on Yulia Potensova after 2 shots, 1 to 2 more shots or so. Yulia Potensova with a backhand drop shot to the right, and it's a winner. And Yulia Potensova leads by a set and a break. Yulia Potensova with a central serve, and then backhand to backhand, and on Jabor with a forehand, forehand to forehand, and then backhand drop shot to the right from on Jabor. Yulia Potensova onto it with forehand slice shot, and then a forehand volley from on Jabor with both players at the net, and on Jabor's forehand volley to the right is a winner. Yulia Potensova, very central serve, and then forehand to forehand, and backhand on Jabor, struck to the right, and Yulia Potensova, the backhand slice, can't get the ball much further. Break point on Jabor on this Yulia Potensova service game. On Jabor with a central box serve, and then backhand to backhand. Second backhand, Yulia Potensova struck to the left, and on Jabor strikes forehand to the right, and forehand slice turn from Yulia Potensova, and on Jabor onto it with a forehand slice shot. Further forward, just by net to the right, and Yulia Potensova with a bit of forehand on it, but can't get the ball much further. On Jabor with a wide serve, and then backhand Yulia Potensova returns, and backhand drop shot to the right from on Jabor, and Yulia Potensova is onto it, but backhand slice shot to the left, and it's a winner. Break point for Yulia Potensova, and it's on Jabor service game. On Jabor serve central box, and Yulia Potensova, but backhand shot, drop shot returns from the right. On Jabor onto it with a slice shot. Yulia Potensova returns, and then at net on Jabor with an overhead smash to the left. Yulia Potensova a bit on the ball, but can't get it much further. On Jabor with a central serve, forehand return from Yulia Potensova, backhand on Jabor, forehand Yulia Potensova, backhand from on Jabor, backhand to backhand, forehand to forehand, and the forehand from Yulia Potensova is a winner, struck to the right. Yulia Potensova with a centre to wide serve, and then backhand to backhand. Then on Jabor with backhand slice to the right, and Yulia Potensova forehand to the left, and then on Jabor strikes forehand. But then Yulia Potensova with a backhand return to the centre, and it's a winner. Yulia Potensova with a wide serve, on Jabor strikes forehand return, forehand to forehand, and backhand struck by on Jabor, it's top of net and over. But then Yulia Potensova further forward onto it, hits a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. On Jabor with a central serve, Yulia Potensova backhand return, then backhand slice on Jabor, forehand slice Yulia Potensova, backhand slice on Jabor, and then Yulia Potensova with a forehand return, backhand on Jabor struck, and Yulia Potensova with a forehand return. Then a backhand drop shot to the right from on Jabor is a winner. Backhand drop shot to the right winner from on Jabor in that point. Yulia Potensova with a wide serve on Jabor, strikes forehand return, forehand to forehand, second forehand on Jabor, second forehand Yulia Putintseva, and forehand slice turn from on Jabor is shorter. Yulia Putintseva onto it just by the net of a shot, and on Jabor returns, but then a forehand volley from Yulia Putintseva on the next shot, a forehand volley to the left, and it's a winner. On Jabor with a central serve and a slice forehand return from Yulia Putintseva is just out. So Juice on Jabor with a wide serve. Yulia Putintseva strikes forehand return and backhand struck by on Jabor, and Yulia Putintseva returns and forehand on Jabor. Forehand and backhand on Jabor strikes to the left, and Yulia Putintseva returns with a forehand slice, and on Jabor strikes a shorter angled backhand to the right, and it's a winner. 2 match points for Yulia Putintseva. Yulia Putintseva wide serve on Jabor, a forehand slice return. Just hits the net, game, set and match. Yulia Putintseva, and Yulia Putintseva wins by 2 sets to love, 6-2, 6-4. So a 2 sets to love win for Yulia Putintseva v on Jabor. The next match of the commentary highlights of the Adelaide tennis tournament, Yelena Ostapenko v Madison Keys. Yelena Ostapenko with a central serve. Madison Keys strikes a backhand return to the left and strikes a backhand return winner ace on that point. 2 break points for Madison Keys. Yelena Ostapenko with a central serve. Madison Keys strikes a forehand return to the centre, and Yelena Ostapenko with a backhand just hits the net, and Madison Keys with a break of serve on return of serve in the first game of the match. Break point Yelena Ostapenko. Madison Keys for central serve, and Yelena Ostapenko strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a forehand return winner ace. And that's a break of serve on return of serve for Yelena Ostapenko, so on serve in the first set. Yelena Ostapenko with a central serve. Madison Keys backhand return, and then forehand to forehand. 2 forehand shots each. 3 forehand shots each. 4 forehand from Yelena Ostapenko. Slice backhand Madison Keys. Yelena Ostapenko further forward just by net with a backhand. Slice shot to left. That's a bit shorter, and it's a winner. So 15-30 on this Yelena Ostapenko service game. Madison Keys with a central serve. Yelena Ostapenko strikes a backhand return, backhand to backhand, and then forehand to forehand. And the forehand from Madison Keys is a shorter angled forehand to the right, and it's a winner. 2 break points, Yelena Ostapenko. Madison Keys leading with a breaker serve in this first set. Madison Keys with a central serve, and then Yelena Ostapenko backhand return, and forehand struck by Madison Keys, forehand struck by Yelena Ostapenko. And the second forehand from Madison Keys struck to the right on serve in the first set. Madison Keys with a central serve, and Yelena Ostapenko strikes a backhand return, backhand to backhand. Second backhand struck by Yelena Ostapenko, backhand slice return from Madison Keys, but then further forward and close to the net, Yelena Ostapenko strikes a backhand to the right, and it's a winner. Madison Keys with a central serve, Yelena Ostapenko backhand return, and forehand Madison Keys, and Yelena Ostapenko strikes forehand to left, Madison Keys with backhand slice turn, and further forward Yelena Ostapenko strikes forehand, and Madison Keys turns, But then just by that, Elaine Ostapenko with a forehand volley to the right, and it's a winner. Breakpoint Elaine Ostapenko. Madison Keys, the central serve backhand return struck by Elaine Ostapenko, and then forehand. And Elaine Ostapenko's forehand is a winner struck to the right, and Elaine Ostapenko leads the first set with a breaker serve. 2 set points for Elaine Ostapenko. Madison Keys a wide serve, and Elaine Ostapenko forehand return. And then Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Elaine Ostapenko, 15-30 on this. Elaine Ostapenko serves game. Wide serve from Elaine Ostapenko. Madison Keys turns and shot struck by Elaine Ostapenko. Forehand slice from Madison Keys. But then further forward, Elaine Ostapenko strikes a bit of a shorter angled forehand shot to the right, and it's a winner. So 30-all on this Elaine Ostapenko service game at 5-3. Elaine Ostapenko in the first set. Elaine Ostapenko leading with a breaker serve in this first set. Set point, Elaine Ostapenko. Elaine Ostapenko's centre of the box serve. Madison Keys strikes a backhand turn. But then Elaine Ostapenko on the next shot strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Game and first set, Elaine Ostapenko 6-3, and Elaine Ostapenko leads by 1-0. Madison Keys with a wide serve, and Elaine Ostapenko strikes for a return. And then Madison Keys strikes a backhand a bit to the right, and it's a winner. 3 break points for Madison Keys on the Elaine Ostapenko service game. Ostapenko wide serve, Madison Keys backhand slice turn. And then Elaine Ostapenko strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. 2 more break points for Madison Keys. Elaine Ostapenko central box serve. Madison Keys strikes a forehand return. And then Elaine Ostapenko with a forehand to the right, but just hits the net. And Madison Keys leads in the second set with a breaker serve. Elaine Ostapenko with a central box serve. Madison Keys backhand return. And then forehand to forehand. And Elaine Ostapenko strikes a backhand. And Madison Keys with a backhand slice down a bit further forward. Elaine Ostapenko strikes forehand. But then Madison Keys with a forehand return. But then Elaine Ostapenko on the next shot with a forehand volley just by the net to the left, and it's a winner. Elaine Ostapenko with a central serve. Madison Keys strikes a backhand turn for one. Elaine Ostapenko backhand slice Madison Keys, and Elaine Ostapenko backhand a bit of a shorter angle one to the left, and it's a winner. Madison Keys with a central to wide serve. Elaine Ostapenko turns for Madison Keys. Backhand Elaine Ostapenko, backhand slice turn from Madison Keys. But then further forward, close to net, Elaine Ostapenko strikes a backhand to the right, and it's a winner. And Elaine Ostapenko with 2 break points on this Madison Keys service game in the second set. Madison Keys with a central serve, and Elaine Ostapenko strikes a backhand turn, and Madison Keys with a forehand struck. And forehand Elaine Ostapenko, and then backhand to backhand, and then Madison Keys with a forehand. Elaine Ostapenko with a forehand struck to the right, a bit shorter, and it's a winner. Break point Elaine Ostapenko. Elaine Ostapenko with a break point. Madison Keys, the central serve. Elaine Ostapenko strikes forehand return, forehand, but Madison Keys forehand struck is just out, and it's on serve in the second set. Elaine Ostapenko with a centre to wide serve, and then backhand to backhand, and second backhand Madison Keys, second backhand Elaine Ostapenko. Then Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. Set point Madison Keys, and as Elaine Ostapenko serves game. Ostapenko serve, central box serve, Madison Keys with forehand return, backhand Elaine Ostapenko. Then forehand to forehand, and then a forehand from Madison Keys, and Elaine Ostapenko strikes a backhand to the right, and it's just out. And that's game and second set, Madison Keys, and the match is level at 1-all. 6-4 Madison Keys in the second set, and 1-all. Elena Ostapenko with a wide serve. Madison Keys with a forehand slice turn and third forward. Elena Ostapenko strikes forehand to left. Madison Keys with backhand lob return. Elena Ostapenko forehand drive volley. And Madison Keys strikes a forehand return, but a bit out. Elena Ostapenko with a wide serve of Madison Keys with forehand slice turn in. Elena Ostapenko strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Madison Keys with a centre box serve. Elena Ostapenko turns forehand to forehand, and Madison Keys to the net after a shot each. But then Elena Ostapenko onto it with a forehand passing shot to the left, and it's a winner. And Elena Ostapenko leads the third and final set with a breaker serve lead at 2-1 Elena Ostapenko. Free break points. Free break points for Madison Keys on this Elena Ostapenko service game. Elena Ostapenko, the centre of the box serve. Madison Keys strikes forehand return and backhand Elena Ostapenko. Forehand slice turn from Madison Keys, but then further forward, Elena Ostapenko strikes a forehand to the right, but it's just out and it's on serve in the third and final set at 2 games all. Madison Keys with a centre to wide serve and then backhand to backhand and then forehand to forehand. And Elena Ostapenko strikes a second forehand to the left, and Madison Keys with forehand return to the left, but a bit out. And Elena Ostapenko leads with a breaker serve. Elena Ostapenko with a central serve, and then backhand to backhand, and then second backhand Madison Keys, second backhand Elena from Elena Ostapenko, struck to the right, and it's a winner. Elena Ostapenko with a centre of the box serve, and Madison Keys strikes a forehand return to the right, and Elena Ostapenko maybe a bit of backhand on it, can't get the ball much further. On serve in the third and final set, Elena Ostapenko with serve, then backhand to backhand, and Madison Keys strikes a forehand, forehand to forehand, second forehand Madison Keys, and then backhand to backhand of 2 to 3 backhand shots each, and Madison Keys final backhand on that point is a winner, struck to the right. Madison Keys with 3 break points. Elena Ostapenko centre to wide serve, and Madison Keys strikes a backhand return just out. Elena Ostapenko with a serve to the centre of the box, and Madison Keys strikes a forehand return to the left, and Elena Ostapenko with a backhand return a bit out, and Madison Keys leads the third and final set with a breaker serve. Madison Keys with 3 match points for central serve. Elena Ostapenko returns, then backhand to backhand. Second backhand, Madison Keys struck to the right, and it's in, and it's a winner. And Madison Keys wins by 2 sets to 1 in this competitive 3-set power ball striking of a match. 2 sets to 1 to Madison Keys, 3-6, 6-4, 6-3. So a 3-set win in a power ball striking competitive match, and Madison Keys winning that one in 3 sets for Elena Ostapenko. The last of the commentary highlights matches from the Adelaide tennis tournament played is Jessica Pegula beat Maria Sakkari. Maria Sakkari with a centre of the box serve, Jessica Pegula return, and then forehand to forehand of 2 forehand shots each. So third forehand Jessica Pegula, and then backhand to backhand. Then Maria Sakkari with a forehand struck to the right, Jessica Pegula returns, and then Maria Sakkari strikes a forehand to the left after a forehand slice return from Jessica Pegula, but Maria Sakkari's last forehand in that point struck to the left is just out, so 15-30. Maria Sakkari, the centre of the box serve. Jessica Pegula's backhand turn its top of that and over. Maria Sakkari onto it with backhand slice to the right. Jessica Pegula with forehand lob return. Maria Sakkari just by the net. Then Maria Sakkari with forehand and Jessica Pegula backhand to backhand, but it's a backhand drop shot from Maria Sakkari and Jessica Pegula onto it and a forehand lob shot from Maria Sakkari, Jessica Pegula just by the net. And then after a return shot from Jessica Pegula, Maria Sakkari with a backhand drive volley to the left, and it's a winner. Maria Sakkari with a central serve and Jessica Pegula fine slice turn and third forward. Maria Sakkari with a forehand to the centre, and it's a winner, and that service game is maintained. The first service game of the match. Jessica Pegula with a central serve, Maria Sakkari fine slice turn. Shorter Jessica Pegula onto it with slice backhand. Jessica Pegula just by net. Maria Sakkari lob shot return and Jessica Pegula volley shot, but then Maria Sakkari hits a backhand rara to the left on the next shot, and it's a winner. 3 break points for Maria Sakkari. Jessica Pegula with central serve and then forehand. Maria Sakkari with forehand. Jessica Pegula with forehand of 3 forehand shots each. 4 forehand shots each. And the last forehand from Jessica Pegula is just out. So Maria Sakkari leads the first set of a break serve on serve in the set. Break point Jessica Pegula. And after forehand to forehand, the last forehand of Maria Sakkari just hits the net. And Jessica Pegula leads the first set of a breaker serve at 3-2 Jessica Pegula in the first set. Jessica Pegula with a central serve. Maria Sakkari backhand return. Backhand to backhand. Of 2 backhand shots each, and Jessica Pegula's second backhand is struck to the right. Maria Sakkari returns. And then after a shot from Jessica Pegula, forehand drop shot from Maria Sakkari, but Jessica Pegula onto it with a backhand side shot to the left, and it's a winner. Three break points, Jessica Pegula, Maria Sakkari with central serve, and then forehand to forehand of 2 forehand shots each, 3 forehand shots each. And then backhand Jessica Pegula, backhand Maria Sakkari to the right. Jessica Pegula backhand slice turn and onto the shorter ball. Maria Sakkari strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Maria Sakkari with a centre to wide serve and then forehand to forehand. Jessica Pegula strikes a second forehand to the right. Maria Sakkari forehand return to the centre. Then after a shot or so, backhand slice from Maria Sakkari. Jessica Pegula with a shot further forward, and Maria Sakkari with backhand lob return with Jessica Pegula further forward and forehand slice Maria Sakkari. And then Jessica Pegula strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. Maria Sakkari with a centre of the box serve and backhand return from Jessica Pegula, and then Maria Sakkari strikes a forehand to the right, but it's just out, and Jessica Pegula leads with 2 breaks of serve in the first set. Jessica Pegula with centre of the box serve, and then forehand to forehand of 2 forehand shots each, 3 forehand shots each, 4 forehand from Jessica Pegula struck, backhand return from Maria Sakkari, backhand to backhand, 2 backhand shots each, or so backhand slice from Jessica Pegula. Then forehand from Maria Sakkari to the right, and Jessica Pegula with backhand slice return just hits the net. So that's 1 breaker serve returns by Maria Sakkari. Jessica Pegula leading with the 1 breaker serve in this first set. Maria Sakkari with a central serve. Jessica Pegula backhand slice return and backhand struck to the right by Maria Sakkari. Jessica Pegula returns, then forehand slice Maria Sakkari, but then a bit further forward, Jessica Pegula strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Jessica Pegula with central serve and then backhand to backhand. Then backhand slice Maria Sakkari, and then forehand to forehand. And then Jessica Pegula with forehand. Maria Sakkari with forehand. Then backhand from Jessica Pegula to the left. Then Maria Sakkari with backhand return. Then Jessica Pegula strikes a backhand to the right, and it's a winner. 2 set points for Jessica Pegula. Set point, Jessica Pegula. Second set point, Jessica Pegula with a wide serve. Maria Sakkari, backhand slice turn. And then Jessica Pegula strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. Game and first set, Jessica Pegula 6-4, and Jessica Pegula leads by 1 set to love. Maria Sakkari service game. It starts second set. Maria Sakkari centre of the box serve, and Jessica Pegula with a return, but then Maria Sakkari strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. 2 break points. Jessica Pegula at the start of the second set. Maria Sakkari the central serve, Jessica Pegula, backhand turn and forehand Maria Sakkari, forehand to forehand, second forehand Maria Sakkari, then backhand Jessica Pegula, backhand to backhand, and then second backhand Jessica Pegula and forehand Maria Sakkari, forehand to forehand, and second forehand Maria Sakkari, second forehand Jessica Pegula, struck to left, Maria Sakkari with backhand return to the right, but just out, and Jessica Pegula leads by a set and a break. Jessica Pegula with a central serve and Maria Sakkari forehand return. Jessica Pegula with backhand and Maria Sakkari with forehand to forehand of 2 shots each. And then a backhand from Maria Sakkari struck to the left, and it's a winner. Jessica Pegula with a central serve, Maria Sakkari backhand slice turn, and Jessica Pegula strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. And that service game is maintained for Jessica Pegula. Maria Sakkari with a wide serve, and Jessica Pegula strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a backhand return with a ace from Jessica Pegula. Maria Sakkari with a centre of the box serve, and then forehand to forehand, then second forehand Jessica Pegula, and second forehand Maria Sakkari to the left is just out, and Jessica Pegula leads by a set and 2 breaks of serve in the second set. Jessica Pegula with a centre of the box serve, Maria Sakkari forehand return, and forehand Jessica Pegula, and second forehand Maria Sakkari, 2 forehand shots each, third forehand Maria Sakkari, and Jessica Pegula with backhand return, Maria Sakkari strikes a backhand to the right, and Jessica Pegula returns, but then at the net, Maria Sakkari with an overhead smash to the left, and it's a winner. Jessica Pegula with a centre to wide serve, and then forehand to forehand. Jessica Pegula's forehand is struck to the left, and Maria Sakkari with slice down. Jessica Pegula onto it with backhand drop shot, and Maria Sakkari onto it a bit, but can't get the ball much further. Maria Sakkari with a centre of the box serve. Jessica Pegula strikes forehand return centre, and Maria Sakkari returns in a bit further forward. Jessica Pegula strikes forehand to the right, and Maria Sakkari with a lob shot return from a forehand, but then Jessica Pegula at the net with a backhand drive volley to the left, and it's a winner. Jessica Pegula, the centre of the box serve, Maria Sakkari strikes a backhand return, and forehand to forehand. Second forehand, Jessica Pegula. Second forehand, Maria Sakkari. And backhand slice, Jessica Pegula. And then Maria Sakkari strikes forehand to the right, and Jessica Pegula forehand return. Then Maria Sakkari strikes forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Two match points, Jessica Pegula. Maria Sakkari, the centre of the box serve. Jessica Pegula backhand turn and backhand struck to the right from Maria Sakkari, and Jessica Pegula with a forehand side shot return just hits the net. Another match point for Jessica Pegula. Maria Sakkari with a centre of the box serve. Jessica Pegula backhand slice turn, and Maria Sakkari onto it with forehand drop shots left. But then Jessica Pegula's onto it with a backhand passing shot struck to the right, and it's a winner. Game, set, and match. Jessica Pegula by 2 sets to love. 6-4, 6-1. A-League football, A-League and A-League Frauen commentary highlights next. First A-League match, Sydney v Perth Glory. Sydney with a free kick just outside the box. And it's hit left-footed, and Oliver Sale with the save from the Perth Glory keeper. After a free kick hit by Joe Lolly, left-footed from just outside the box. Perth Glory with possession centrally and driving forward a bit with the ball, and then a pass to the left. And then just outside the box, a right-footed shot, blocked a bit, but just wide. Sydney the corner from the right into the box, away a bit by Sale, but a right-footed volley just outside the box, but a bit over the bar. The shot, bit of Sydney possession, and then a left-footed ball into the box, and Sale with a bit on it, but then a left-footed shot blocked and away. Sydney with possession on the right. Just outside the box, a pass, and then a pass into the box box, and then a left-footed shot just after that, scored into the centre of the goal by Joe Lolly. Sydney 1, Perth Glory 0, and Joe Lolly with the shot inside the box into the centre of the goal. It's Sydney 1, Perth Glory 0. Perth Glory with possession into the box, and then a pass on, and then a shot on a bit of a half turn just wide of the bottom corner for Perth Glory, and the shot just wide. Sydney with possession on the right, and a bit of a drive and running across into the box, and then it's just wide. Joe Lolly driving forward on the right with a ball into the box, and then a shot from Kilmara just wide, but VAR, it may be a penalty potentially for a foul after the ball played in, and it is. Joe Lolly with a penalty and scores it left-footed into the top left-hand corner, and it's Sydney 2, Perth Glory 0. A second goal in the match for Sydney and Joe Lolly. Sydney 2, Perth Glory 0. Sydney with possession just inside the box, and a pass to Joe Lolly, and the shot saved by Sale. Sydney with possession. Pass to the left, and then another pass on, and Sydney inside the box, and a shot blocked, and then just outside the box, Sydney still with possession, and a pass on, and a pass into the box, and then a ball in, and a shot saved, and then a left-footed shot just after that into the top right-hand corner, and it's 3 goals for Sydney and 3 goals for Joe Lolly. Sydney 3, Perth Glory 0. Frauen A League, and the next match, Frauen A League, 2 matches played in that. Brisbane Roar, the Melbourne Victory, one of the matches. Brisbane Roar with possession and a bit of passing, and with possession centrally, and a pass to the left, and just inside the boxer, left-footed shot, and it's saved. A shot saved from Brisbane Roar. Melbourne Victory possession, but then Brisbane Roar retain possession, and it's a pass into the box, and a left-footed shot, and it's saved. A left-footed shot just inside the box for Brisbane Roar from Sean Freer, and Courtney Newbon with the save from the Melbourne Victory keeper. Brisbane Roar with possession on the right, and then a pass on, and then into the box, and then a right-footed ball in, and Newbon with a save, and then headed in, and headed into the goal, just by the goal from Grace Cooley Lamu, and it's Brisbane Roar 1, Melbourne Victory 0. Brisbane Roar with possession, a pass to the left to Freer with a left-footed ball into the box, and away a bit by the keeper, and it's just out of play after that. Away by the keeper Newbon, the Melbourne Victory keeper. And Brisbane Roar with possession, a right-footed shot from distance, and Newbon with the save. Shot from distance for Brisbane Roar from Ini Freer. Brisbane Roar with possession, a pass into the box, and then a left-footed shot saved by Newbon with a left-footed shot from saving a shot from Sean Freer, but then a shot after that just by the goal into the goal for a second goal for Grace Cooley Lamu. Brisbane Roar 2, Melbourne Victory 0. Corner from the right into the box for Melbourne Victory, headed on, and then Sean Freer heads it away a bit for Brisbane Roar. Brisbane Roar with possession, a pass to the left, and then a ball inside the box, close but not quite picking out a player, and it's just wide. Melbourne Victory with possession on the right, and then a right-footed shot saved by the keeper Olivia Sakani. Melbourne Victory with possession, and a pass further forward to the right, and then a pass on inside the box, and a right-footed shot, and Sakani with a save from the shot from Emily Gielnik. the last match of the commentary highlights. Australian A-League Frauen is Newcastle Jets v Adelaide United. Adelaide United with possession centrally, and then a pass to the right, and then a pass on forward, and then Darber a pass into the box, and then a shot scored into the top left-hand corner, and it's Newcastle Jets 0, Adelaide United 1. Fiona Warts with a shot inside the box, left-footed, high into the centre of the goal. Newcastle Jets 0, Adelaide United 1. Newcastle Jets with possession and a pass to the right and inside the box, and then a shot blocked by the keeper Jenkins, and then a right-footed shot after that scored. Is it? No, hit the side of the goal, not quite a goal, very close. Newcastle Jets with possession, and then a pass forward and a bit of a turn, and then a right-footed shot from distance, and the right-footed shot from distance saved by the keeper Claudia Jenkins. Newcastle Jets with a right-footed ball into the box, and a header, close, but not quite a goal. Newcastle Jets with possession, and a right-footed shot, and a right-footed shot from distance from the right, close, from Cassidy Davis. Newcastle, Adelaide United forward with possession, and into the box, and a right-footed shot scored into the left-hand bottom corner from Emily Condon, and it's Newcastle Jets 0, Adelaide United 2. Newcastle Jets with a left-footed ball into the box, and it's in! It's into the right corner of the goal. It's a goal for Newcastle Jets. A left-footed ball into the box, and it's into the right-hand bottom corner from Josie Allen, and it's Newcastle Jets 1, Adelaide United 2. Adelaide United with a ball into the box cut out of the way, but Adelaide United with possession left, and it's a right-footed cross into the box, and a header scored into the left-hand bottom corner, and it's Newcastle Jets 1, Adelaide United 3, and a header scored into the left-hand bottom corner by Lucia Leon. Newcastle Jets with possession on the right, and it's a right-footed cross into the box, and a header scored into the left-hand bottom corner, and it's Newcastle Jets 2, Adelaide United 3. Devin Jackson scoring a header into the left-hand bottom corner. Newcastle Jets 2, Adelaide United 3. Newcastle Jets with a right-footed cross into the box, and it's headed into the centre of the goal. It's Newcastle Jets 3, Adelaide United 3. A cross into the box, and Claire Adams heads it in. Newcastle Jets 3, Adelaide United 3. So that is all the match commentary highlights of mountain matches of Adelaide Tennis Tournament with tennis and in football, A-League and A-League Frauen.